What makes you think that I'm an answer if you ain't mine? Even if you call me up 100 times.
All right, guys. Before we get into the main course, you know we got to eat our vegetables. We got two little small stories to talk about before we get into the main course, because you know it's a sweet baby massacre out here in these streets, man. God damn. Okay, so first of all, do y'all remember that Hellblade 2 is dropping this month? You didn't? Yeah, nigga, me neither. But it is. God damn. It's dropping this month, okay? And Xbox is completely 1,000% uninterested in marketing this game. And I'm just sitting over here. I can't wrap my mind around this shit. Hellblade 2 is a game that I was absolutely positively looking forward to. And I forgot it was even coming out. I looked up. That should say May 21st. That's in what, 12 days? That's in less than 2 weeks. You ain't seen no marketing. Have you seen any commercials or anything? Look at this tweet. Ninja Theory seeing Tango Gameworks get shut down, realizing Hellblade 2 releases in a couple of weeks with zero marketing. Guys, this is our Xbox arguably deserve the heat right now, but the studios within Xbox really don't. They deserve positive buzz around their upcoming games and not to be encumbered with the awful discourse right now around the parent company. To that end, I'm so hyped for Hellblade 2. Yet another daily reminder to go support Ninja Theory by purchasing Hellblade 2. Let's see. Where is it? I just saw this funny ass tweet. Where is it? I just saw it. Should not be our job to buy Hellblade 2 just because the Game Pass model is unsustainable and Xbox can't be trusted. It's sad players have to feel put in the position, but here we are. Yeah, we got to talk about that next too. If we want to keep Ninja Theory thriving and you're interested in Hellblade 2, it's crucial to buy Hellblade 2. Buy the game. Yeah. I mean, I agree. I mean, I intend on buying the game, but I'm gonna buy it on PC, bro. Fuck y'all, because Xbox done pissed me off. This is the tweet that they put out. This is the tweet. This was the only marketing. Will you guys close down Ninja Theory 2? And see, Xbox is normally one of those Twitter accounts that's active in the replies, replying to people, but they already know the kind of backlash they're gonna get, so you don't see any responses. This is why I don't fucking like these companies. Y'all love doing all that. Y'all love playing pretend and friendly in the comments, replying to everybody. And as soon as you get some heat, oh, you ain't got nothing to say.
Teach your man how to squabble. Get that trigger next time, nigga.
You don't got nothing to say now, huh? Just on quiet. No marketing whatsoever. I guess they just plan on letting the shit die down, huh? In addition, guys, this shit don't get no better. So Hellblade 2 is about to go by the wayside. Grums tweeted this out. I thought this was particularly interesting. I'll be honest with you. I thought, you know, Game Pass was a good thing. And I've been using Game Pass. But recently, I'm like, kind of want my shit physically. I'm going to go and get a physical copy of Hellblade. It's just, I don't know if it's gonna be the actual game. I might get like a collector's edition or something. I don't know, because I know I want it on PC. I don't want it on the whatchamacallit. Fuck you, Cassie. I'm not becoming a PC player. You can go to hell. So anyway, vindicated once again. When Microsoft acquired Blizzard, I explained how Game Pass is not sustainable and bad for developers. I was endlessly attacked for this and told it was great. I was right then. And then now here we are with Microsoft not able to sustain the studios they acquired and closing many good companies. I'm thinking, what does this have to do? What's going on here, guys? So here's Brad Hilberman, public relations communications lead. Look at this shit here. Him. You can't make this shit up, dog.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up! God.
You stupid.
You got this motherfucker got pronouns in his bio. Jesus Christ, man. Wow. We're gonna ignore that.
Tranny demons.
There are two reasons why all the Bethesda studios closed, and neither of them have anything to do with Bethesda directly. Game Pass and Activision. The biggest paradox with Game Pass is that basically every game that launches on the service badly misses its sales goals. Damn. Okay, makes sense though. Why pay full price to buy a game when you can play it for free as part of your subscription? This is accounted for somewhat by attributing portions of revenue to top performing Game Pass games every month. But there are factors working against these games, namely the fact that most games don't stay at the top of the chart for more than a month or two, and also that Game Pass growth has stagnated. So basically what they're saying is normally when you buy a game, right, if you go out and buy a $70 game, well, they got your money now, right? So it doesn't matter if you never played the game. Like, prime example, when I went out and bought Final Fantasy VII Remake a couple years ago, I never opened the fucking game. So it don't matter though, because they already got my money. You know what I'm saying? They got their money. They running off on the plug. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Well, with Game Pass, you never get my money up front. And if I download the game, cool, and I play it for a day, cool. But if I never touch it again, you don't get the bonuses that Xbox promised you for being a top, paid game. So in other words, you never, even if you're the top, most played game for the month, guys, gamers move on from most games. Most games are not live service, right? You take a game like Lies of P, probably everybody on Xbox probably played Lies of P, but for how long did they play it for? So Lies of P couldn't have been, the top game for more than a month. But they never got them sales, and they probably got them. You probably get a good little upfront payment for getting on Game Pass if you third party. And now, you know what I'm saying? Hey, it ain't looking good. So games like Hi-Fi Rush, which is incredible, mind you, gets a very small bump in revenue from being the hot Game Pass game for the month. Then it falls off a cliff when everyone moves on to the next thing because it's a single player game. Poor Redfall had it even worse. Since it launched so rough, it never had a chance, which means nobody was playing it, which means you never got that boost in revenue. And then, and that's a live service game. Nobody played it. And after that, nobody came back to it again. This system was fine for a while when Game Pass was growing like gangbusters, but now it's slowed way down, and the amount of revenue is attributing to games it isn't keeping up with budgets to make them. But all that wouldn't have mattered even 3 or 4 years ago, because back then Xbox was basically a rounding error on Microsoft's books. The division made some money, but more importantly, it didn't cost that much, and other parts of the business easily covered the gap. Then Xbox went on a buying spree and spent a lot of money on Bethesda, but orders of magnitude more on Activision. Now the Eye of Sauron has turned, and Xbox is expected to start making that $70 billion back, or at least cut expenses to the bone and then some while they try. That brings us back to Game Pass. So far, the big bets on driving new subscriptions, Redfall, Starfield, haven't spurred near enough growth, and there's not much on the horizon that is likely to restart that momentum. The best bet is COD. But do you really risk the guaranteed sales revenue that franchise brings by putting it on Game Pass on day one and potentially lose massive sales? I don't know what the plans are, but either you put it on Game Pass and lose money, or you don't, and the subscribers revolt because they think that's what they signed up for. Oh shit.
God damn.
Now it makes sense why they was thinking about putting everything third party. Now it makes sense. Okay, let me continue reading first. COD will be fine though, as will the other mega studios with huge IPs, but you're seeing the impact all those smaller studios making really interesting games are going to fall away, simply because as good as games like Hi-Fi Rush are, they're never going to make enough money to make that $70 billion hole that Xbox now has dug itself into. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. This is y'all fault though. Okay? This is y'all fault. You can't make this shit up.
God damn it. You can't make this shit up.
So now it makes sense why they're trying to make everything go third party, because Game Pass isn't growing enough. But this is what Xbox get for trying to predict the goddamn market all the goddamn time. This is your fault. You did it in 2013. You did it now, and it backfired. In 2013, you thought you was predicting the market because you thought everybody was going to start streaming movies more than they stream games. I'm not stream games, play games. Guess what happened? It backfired, bitch. It backfired. Now, you a couple years ago, you tried to anticipate that people was going to be more interested in paying for a subscription as opposed to paying for games. Well, guess what? The subscriber growth has stagnated. Why? Well, primary because you forget you're not just competing for the average customer's desire to want to play games. You're competing against all entertainment. So you're competing with Netflix. You're competing with Amazon. You're competing with Google. You're competing with Disney Plus. Don't nobody want to pay for all of these damn subscriptions. You see what Disney doing? Disney just waved the white flag against Netflix. They sure goddamn did. They waved the white flag against Netflix. Not against. They waved the white flag on Netflix, and then now they're teaming up with Hulu and Warner Brothers, HBO Max or Max, whatever you want to call it. And now they're trying to bundle a subscription together. Who are you gonna bundle with, Microsoft? Nobody. And you think that if you put Game Pass on everywhere, people just gonna subscribe to it? I don't know. I got my doubts. For what? You assumed that people was going to be willing to sign up for this stuff. Why? Maybe people just want to go out and buy the game. If they interested, they want to buy the games. People don't want to just sign up for some shit and just let the shit cycle. Yeah, it looks like Phil Spencer might get the axe. Okay. That ain't good. Shit, guys. Let me know what y'all think down in the comments. I'll talk to y'all later. And as far as Phil Spencer and Xbox goes, welcome to hell.
Welcome to hell, motherfucker!
Oh, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.